This video is about Medicare and Durable Medical Equipment, or DME. Let's get started. DME is equipment that helps you with your activities of daily living, such as getting in and out of bed, bathing, using the toilet, and eating. Not every type of DME is eligible for Medicare coverage. Medicare usually covers DME that is durable, meaning it can withstand repeated use, serves a medical purpose, is appropriate for use in the home, although it may also be used outside, and is likely to last for 3 years or more. For example, Medicare covers wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, power scooters, and portable oxygen equipment. Medicare also covers prosthetics, orthotics, and certain medical supplies as DME. On the other hand, there are certain kinds of DME that Medicare never covers. Let's look at some examples. Medicare doesn't cover equipment that's mainly used to help you outside the home. For example, if you can walk on your own for short distances and get around your house, Medicare wouldn't cover a motorized scooter that you only need outside the home. Second, Medicare doesn't cover most equipment used to make things more convenient or comfortable. This includes stairway elevators, grab bars, air conditioners, and toilet seats. Medicare also doesn't cover items that get thrown away after being used or that aren't used with equipment. For example, Medicare doesn't cover incontinence pads, surgical face masks, or compression leggings, unless these items are covered as part of your home health benefit. Additionally, Medicare won't cover modifications to your home, such as ramps or widened doors for improving wheelchair access. Whether you have original Medicare or a Medicare Advantage plan, Medicare covers your DME if you meet the following 2 conditions. First, your primary care provider must sign an order, prescription, or certificate. Second, you must take your prescription to the right supplier. Be sure only to use suppliers with approval from original Medicare or your Medicare Advantage plan. It's important to note, however, that the process is a little different if you need a manual or power wheelchair or scooter. In these cases, speak with your primary care provider. In most cases, Medicare Part B covers your DME. Medicare normally pays 80% of the Medicare-approved amount after you meet your Part B deductible. This means you would owe a 20% coinsurance for your DME if the supplier charges the Medicare-approved amount for the item. To find a DME supplier that's approved by Medicare, visit www.medicare.gov/supplier. Be aware that many suppliers are Medicare approved but don't take assignment. If a provider doesn't take assignment, that means they don't accept the Medicare approved amount as the full payment for the item. These suppliers may charge more, but Medicare will still only pay 80% of its approved amount, so you'll be responsible for the 20% coinsurance plus any charges above the Medicare approved amount. If you have a Medicare Advantage plan, your plan will have its own cost and coverage rules for DME. You should contact your plan for more information. In conclusion, if you need Medicare-covered DME, take the following steps. Work with your primary care provider to get a prescription for medically necessary DME. Contact Medicare or your Medicare Advantage plan to get a list of DME suppliers in your area that would provide you with the lowest costs. And take your DME prescription to a supplier. That concludes this video on Medicare and durable medical equipment. Thanks for watching.